Let me explain to you that you're acting very stupid. I want you to pretend that you grew up your entire life and you went about your day, and we're here today where you think you can continue doing what you normally do because it's all you know. And you think you know a lot when you don't. And then here I am explaining, as all these other children out there that were explaining, over-explaining, while you sit around and ate their little brains and then lied to them and abused trustees and tried to be the boss when you had access to things that no one else ever had access to in the past. So that is why my round table of master degrees, which is above every single one of you, wants something done, because all too often some people say, I don't care about the kids, at least I have a house. I'm 60 years old, I'm ready to go, I've made amends, I'm going to take you with me. Everybody wants everybody to feel each other's pain. Everybody's looking for a clique to belong to. Everybody has opinions and feelings, but sometimes when it comes to important things, you have to focus on it. And my round table of master degrees wants something done so all of you can get along with one another. And if you can't get along with one another, then society's going to fail. I'm not going to let this pass for the simple fact I had to sit and listen to a lot of people. They have complaints, but you want to know what makes me the saddest? Is that Generation X is almost being wiped out because of the transition in some places. And they shouldn't be wiped out in some places. They've done okay in other places, but when I see huge problems with Generation X, and then you guys want to come in, we have the baby boomers who want to be in control. Then we had Generation X, which half went one way, half went the other. And now you guys want to mess up our future for the next 50 years. You think you're not messing it up, but you are. And I shouldn't need to over-explain no more than if an accident happens and the cop sees it and tells somebody to go collect their money. There's not supposed to be a round table of people in the background picking on someone, abusing them, and disregarding what the cops said, disregarding what was going on. That's not how things are supposed to be done. But that is how it's done in some places. So I want you to look around at every single person all around you and imagine that everything you do at any point and any time could trigger or offend someone, and that they'll dig through your data and they'll dig through your stuff. And the next thing you know, they think they're doing good, just like their ancestors in the past who used to burn people alive and hang blacks by the neck, because back then that society thought we're doing the right thing and it was called good. Do you understand what I'm telling you? You're in a timeline where you're just like your ancestors. Well, we have established this is good, and you do it. You want to be in that in crowd at any cost. You want to be in charge. You want to be the boss. You have fear. You have doubt. So I have 5 individuals. Look, I had a human rights officer. My family helped him receive an education. He has his human rights intact because of my family. And I got to listen to him stand before me in front of a round table of people with master degrees, against the military, against the highest round table of people, and try to tear me down and tell me that I don't understand what's going on and that he's been doing it for a long time. Sir, my family's been doing it longer than you, and I have people that is much higher than you that's been doing it longer than you. But you wanted to berate me just like you do all these other people. And I'm in charge now. I know it sounds stupid to some people, but I'm in charge. And I want something done. And my round table of master degrees, they have master degrees with 30 to 40 years experience from the highest places you will never speak to, talk to, touch, but I showed you sufficient stuff and you still ignored it. So for Alex Jones, Russ Lindquist, Milo, Little Eminem, Little Jimmy, I want you here. We're going to sit down and take care of something. You're going to stop playing these games. I've already caught you. I've already seen the problems. And I would like to have good happen instead of all of you backstabbing one another and being stupid. If you would have came together, sit down, we would have had everything done and good. Do you remember an education system that was failing? I was doing something as a child and I came in, that whole thing failed. They had to do something else and I came in and educated. Or how about this time? I'm not stupid. I know where all the data went to. So when are you going to step up, or are you just going to keep playing in your games? Looks like some of you want to keep playing in your games. You keep believing the other person is stupid, don't know, then you're triggered and you can't come together. And Russell, I'm very disgusted at your grab to do the things you're doing when you're going to continue doing it and you're going to find yourself in a lot of trouble because it's all locked in. And when I unlock it fully, it's going to hurt you, and I don't want to hurt you. I'm trying to get you to do the right and good thing. It absolutely matters. You agreed that it mattered at the very beginning. It still does. It's locked in. When I unlock it, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. You're going to be hurt. And when I unlock it, all the little liars and all the little people that think they're doing what they're doing, it's going to be astronomical. It's not a conspiracy. It's not a joke. See, civilized structure, a society has to have some sort of civilized structure. If we can't have that structure, then the civilization will fall. And you have to be good with the least among you. You have to be good with the most among you. You have to do it all. Because when you don't, it all falls. And then if everybody's just in one in club, who's going to be left? Right now, the in club doesn't even trust the in club. So what do you guys do? You don't do anything. You sit around on a computer, you sit around on a device. At this point, everything's becoming automated. Then you have some blue-collar workers. They do some stuff. So I find it disgusting that you have to rape